everybody come and see. I say come and hear, I don carry am come. Better information, superb advertisement, we no get the rival. Oh, to get update and get informed, oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV, now we be the best information carrier.
So you should try and cover Sheyi so that Sheyi can put dust to dust when Tinubu is going. He should keep the boy. We don't need to know. We didn't need Sheyi Tinubu in Lagos. So nobody will disturb the Igbo. Nobody will disturb the Yoruba. Anybody wanted to fight for Yoruba nation, anybody wanted to fight for Igbo nation or Hausa nation, we should sit on the round table. The first one was not on the round table. This one can be on the round table. We don't need to lose anybody's life before we separate this. 2025, 26, God will pass through the whole world. God will pass. Many presidents will die on the throne. Many government officials will be disappeared. And many of them are going to be faced with what? With prostates. Died of cancer. You don't think that Donald Trump will finish the regime. I've never seen him going through the regime. But he's going to be humiliated. Who killed the journalist? He massacred, they dissected the whole body during the time of Donald Trump. Then Donald Trump just collect money and then give them fighter jets. And they covered the matter up. Khashoggi was killed by a prince. No election again, but they have picked his selection. No election again, but selection. And they don't want the good people. They want the chronic and the barbaric, downtrodden, armed robber, self-centered, people who can steal, who has perfected stealing. Those are the people they want. The Lord wanted to drive. He wanted to use the angel. On the 1st of January, he will go around the whole globe. Even North Korea, South Korea, everywhere will be shaking. In Japan. And there's going to be much earthquake next year. Even if care is not taken, we are going to experience earthquake in Ogun State, if care is not taken. Some spoiler of the governance in Ogun State, some will go next year. Now we don't need to follow them. We have brain more than the Igbos. Yoruba has brain more than the Igbos. We are not joking. Yoruba can handle crisis more than Igbo. We are all born from the same father, but ibẹ̀ náà ni gbogbo àwọn tó bá yé jẹ́ ìṣe ń lọ. Àwọn márùn-ún kan máa kú ní next year. Ayé àwa béèrè pé ṣé wọ́n lè kú? Wọ́n wá dì wọ́n gbúngbú. Wọ́n gbé wọn sílẹ̀. The question you asked, that Igbo has declared Biafran in a foreign land. Yes, they are free to declare Yoruba nation. You know the states house we have in London, where we have in London, where we use as a Nigerian house, is owned by Obafemi Awolowo. They bought it for Nigeria, they bought it for Yoruba people. After having the Cocoa House, we have a house in London, owned by the Yoruba people. But Nigeria took it over from us. Even the Obafemi Awolowo airport, that Obasanjo changed to Murtala Mohammed Airport, is for the Yoruba people. You know what I'm saying? So they have the right to make any noise, any country, where if they are going to rent a hall, to start with, they will rent a hall. And the owner of the hall will collect money from them and give them the right to do what they want to do for 4 hours. Even we can declare Yoruba nation in New York. We did it in New York before, but that doesn't go grand because there's no fight here. There's no trouble here. What we need now is national conference. National what? Conference. The one we have during the time of Obasanjo, the one we have during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. We should bring everything together so that we can now set up a new rule apart from the kangaroo wedding that they give British people in the wedding. And nobody, the three arms, the Hausas, the Yoruba, and the Igbos, we are not happy. So automatically we are not happy, we need to leave. But right from that 1960 today, the Yoruba and Igbo, they have been living a fake life. Igbo is always there that we want to go. Any deal they want to do with anybody, they are going to shoot you because they believe they are going home. And then their own land, because they don't have land, they refuse to sell land for anybody because they have it at the back of their mind that one day we will need this land and we are going back home. But these Yoruba people that has long trade for money, let's go to Lagos and buy their land. Let's go to Ibadan and buy their land. Let's go to Akura and buy their land. It's a waste of money on their part. If they are leaving now, they have to overlook everything and go. Who is losing? They are losing. So automatically, what they did was right. It's normal. They didn't kill anybody. No problem. Igbo has been having meeting abroad, far abroad since the time of the lock-up Senate president that was in London jail. Whenever they are doing New Yam Festival, they do that in Germany, they do it in Finland, they do it everywhere. So you can gather yam and burn yam and then eat. But this one will never hold grant. This one will not work. The one they have just declared in Finland, Finland is not Nigeria. Nigeria is a sovereignty state. United Nations can say anything. It happened the same way in Sudan, it happened the way in Cameroon, it happened everywhere. They are just trying to push us. You know, they brought Ebola, thinking it's going to destroy Nigeria. No. They brought COVID, it did not destroy Nigeria. Even they said we are going to face another COVID again. But with the heat we have in Nigeria now, even not any parasite that is under the leaf, oh God, dry. Even we human beings, even we cannot breathe well because of the heat. So automatically, God knows how to protect Nigerians. So we are under the tutelage and umbrella of the Almighty God. So nobody will disturb the Igbo, nobody will disturb the Yoruba. Anybody wanted to fight for Yoruba nation, anybody wanted to fight for Igbo nation or Hausa nation, we should sit on the round table. The first one was not on the round table. This one can be on the round table. We don't need to lose anybody's life before we separate this. But that one they have in Finland cannot hold water. It will not work. It will not work. So declaring December 2, December 3, December, no way. Even the budget for next year is on the table. So there's no trouble in the east. There's no trouble in the south. There's no anything. We're only talking about Boko Haram, but it's not taking its normal shape. They are now trying to. And look at what happened in Syria. They have two governments in Syria. The president has run away on the closed area. That's what will happen in that area because they have got to the point of no return. As everything is going on in Nigeria, we cannot stage a coup here again. If you stage a coup, the Yoruba will go. They want to go before. The Yoruba has made their money, their headquarters, their transport, their badge, even in Maryland. They are even issue driving license on what? On Yoruba. Even in Brazil, everything. We have more freedom than the Igbos. We are even larger than the Igbos. So to give us what a free right to go. Now we don't need to follow them. We have brain more than the Igbos. Yoruba has brain more than the Igbos. We are not joking. Yoruba can handle crisis more than Igbo. We are all born from the same father, but when you look at Enahoro, when you look at Paimodu, these are Yoruba traits. And then when you look at the Oba of Benin, the crisis that happened in Benin lately, they suffer it, and they have election there. Look at the Niger Delta. Look at the trouble this man brought in there. Then Okowa, all the money he stole, just like Okotiebo. They've not resolved that ones or those ones. So Igbo has been planning, removing things to their side, but every day they still quarrel. They still fight. Even in Nigeria here, where 10 Igbos are doing meeting, you see the noise just be on the roof of the house top. So when it's time for them to separate, he said in Genesis 15, verse 12 to 15, that I am taking you to slavery. At my own time, I will bring you back. Then when you look at the book of Exodus 2, Exodus 5, 1 to 5, then Exodus 10, from verse 20 to the end, then Exodus 12, and Exodus 14. He said, wake up. This is the night you are going. So we all are expecting this for quite a long time. So if people get it right, we clap for them. If they got it right, so we will be living through. And then ourselves, you know where to face them. We've already have the 3 capitals, which I told you before. Yes. The one we have in Abuja is for the Hausas. Then the one we have in Onitsha is for the Igbos. Then the one we have in Lagos is for the Lagosians, for the Yorubas. That was the reason why we even agitated that nobody should come and fight or protest in anybody's state. Now the live protest, the last protest in the Tinubu regime, we asked everybody to go to his states. Go and fight in your states. Because you have what Kanu did to us, that the last the NSAS. Kanu hijacked the whole thing. He said they should make Lagos a zoo. You know, he didn't have good mind. Who is Kanu, by the way? Who is he? What has he done in the world? What has he achieved? Nothing. You carry the people's money and they're making friends. They caught you in a hotel with a girlfriend in Kenya. And it's your people again. I mean, they are the one that sold you to the outside people. So it's your people. And then he said in the book of James 4, 1-5, he said, Nibo Lomutiwa, Nibo Niwahalatiwa. They are not, they should come together first. They should come together. Their governors are not with them.
Yes.
Even in Imo, the governor of Imo State operated 4 years from Abuja. He was from Abuja governing Imo State. So is there any sense in that? And all the people that helped him to Golak, who helped him to even get the power, he was killed in his airport. So all these things are there. Do you know how many Igbo have been killed since independence today? Millions. Because they don't know how to read things. They only rush to it. Go to some area in Lagos now. It says it's owned by the Igbos. When they will tell you leave, you know you are separating. Why you acquire? I'm asking all this type of work to yourself here. Where is the other man that went to London and died? Is that for me to refund the whole money? That is Andy Uba. Is that better died? And he died. Is that normal? You see all the statement the one uttered during the last election of Abiola and Ezefi and all of them. They are no more. And look at what they did to the Dikibo. Dikibo was a Christian. Then when the Yadua granted amnesty and everything, they took them to Arab nation. They scattered them everywhere. They can't come back to Nigeria again. They cannot come back. They cannot come back. So if they wanted to do everything, they have to come together. National conference. From there, we can deliberate if we have to come together again or we should go for another 100 years. We've worked together for 104, 180 years. Nothing happened. So let us go and try another 50 years if it works. Because that is right. According to what he said in the book of 1 Timothy 7. He said you can divorce, but they should give you certificates. So that's all. So United Nations must not set the cart before the train. It will not work. That's what they've been doing to African country. And until now, nothing could happen. So I don't believe this is not the time. We need to do more. They need to do more work. And then start up the emotion, not showing us money on the internet. No. Tinubu cannot come. It's just a mere fallacy. Who is Sheyi Tinubu? How many children do you think Tinubu have? That is okay. It's a rumor. That's why in a sermon today I said Tinubu should learn from Awolowo. You know, Segun Awolowo died. He died gave Awolowo what? A bitter experience. He said, I will make my brilliant son the first international lawyer. Then what happened immediately? He died. How many children do you think Tinubu have? How many? Even the daughter of Stella and the rest of them, they are not doing well. The daughter of the wife that are home now, they are on drugs. They are doing lesbianism and gay everywhere. So it's only this Sheyi. So he should try and cover Sheyi so that Sheyi can put dust to dust when Tinubu is going. He should keep the boy. We don't need to know. We didn't need Sheyi Tinubu in Lagos. This time around is for Lagosians. And they are scheming hard to get it back again. He should just take mute. He should just keep step aside with what he has seen. Even when Obi pushed him in Lagos the other day, he should learn his lesson. He should learn his lesson. Obi brought people from all over. They transferred their cards to Lagos, and they voted in Lagos, and they defeated him in Lagos. So you should not push Lagos to that again. Anybody that was not born and bred as a Lagosian cannot be president, cannot be governor here again. The Lord has said it. And even is here that you should leave Lagos for the Lagosian. That's what I told you 2 years ago. That they're going to remove MC Oluomo. It's not relevant again.
Yes.
You know you are carnal people. You can make noise, you can talk. But I will not talk. I will not tell you what the Lord has revealed. So that's all. So Sheyi is too small for the job. You should take Sheyi to Osun, where he came from, so that he can say, my son is back home. So that's all. Even the one they are planning for Ogun State, Yayi, the one that I said Yayi should be very careful. I told Yayi before. I sent people to him.
Yes.
Even the Baba Bello that went to commission the Masanasi, all this. I said this one will not hold water. Even Baba Bello will not be around. Where's Baba Bello now? He's not around. Ajani Bello is not around. When they said they are commissioning a big project in the north and everywhere, it's mosque. What do you get from mosque? Nothing. Nothing. That's the level which we have the northerners. Now they are conversing that they put it right. The Kaduna refinery is in the raw materials. How will Tinubu waste his money on the Kaduna refinery? What are they refining Kaduna? Who needed that? Let us break. You come up. You said Niger Delta belongs to the northerners. Let's see. You are born to rule. You are born to die. You are born to save or to accrue or to do everything. We are waiting. So we don't need all these ones. We don't need all these ones. So Sheyi should go and sleep. Maybe he want to go and take this position of his father's wife in the Senate. It's okay. They should tell the person that occupied Remi's seat. Because Tinubu has it already. He has run the circle. He has finished running the circle. In his house, he should let other people go. And he could make sure you're ambassador to get out of the country. It's okay to be safe. But are they not tired of government money? Is the Tinubu family not tired of government money? With all what you did in Lagos State, what you did as a president, God has answered your prayer, then leave. You are looking for 2027 years. You are looking, you are saying, what are you talking about? What do we need lawyer for in Lagos State? Are we fighting for land? We need an economist. We need anybody who read accounting, who can hold the country, the state very well. All Yoruba owns Lagos. The whole Yoruba race owns Lagos. Even including the Benin people, we own Lagos together. So anybody who wanted to rule Lagos after Sanwo-Olu must be somebody that has brain. You know, Nigeria is a zoo where any animal can jump out of the cage and do any drama. Yaya Bello case is just like a break news. They want a break news that they will be given to us at the end of the year. So it's not the fault of
EFCC.
It's not the fault of EFCC because they are doing their job. Since EFCC has been inaugurated in Nigeria, Obasanjo brought in EFCC for his third-term agenda and to withhold some people. Just like how he hijacked the Operation Feed the Nation. All the lands he acquired in all the states, all the 36 states or 12 states in Nigeria during Gowon Monitor's regime. Everything now become Tinubu's Obasanjo's property. In those states, in Akwa Ibom, everywhere he has lands. They call it Operation Feed the Nation. Well, he converted to the Obasanjo farm. You get what I'm saying? So this one, let's give kudos to the EFCC. If you said they are brainwashing them, they are trying to play some games, don't worry. They may likely want to play game, and God will tell them, don't play game. I trust the very guy, Kayode, that is there. He will not compromise. He could take time, but he will not compromise. If they even come near to kill him, he will stay. He's just like Power Modi, it's just like a Nahoro. You know, there was a time in Nahoro was very sick during the Nadeko time. British people said they will not allow him to be treated in Britain. Yeah, because when he holds his pencil, his pen to write, he can destroy, he can pull down mountains because they cannot settle him. Those are the people who are agitating for our independence. They have brain. And one will follow the wagon, but they now want to hit the net on the earth. You get what I'm saying? So automatically, it's very right if we could support the FCC. Even what they collected during the time of, what's the name of this FCC police officer? Yes, it's Magu. Magu fucked up EFCC. Magu backstandized EFCC. It was under Magu that miners took all the pension money, and nothing happened. That time, the Hausa will go into the prison, they will take them to cell and pass that way out, and travel to Jeddah, and travel to Saudi, and travel to Egypt, and travel to Dubai. So that's it. So we should give kudos to this one. He's trying his best. Kayode will make us happy. But if they are going to go around there, the people in government knows about that estates. It's not the handiwork of Emefiele alone. No, he can't do it alone. Even the minister for EFCC knows about it. He knows about it. So that's it. Genesis 4. Genesis 4, 4 to 10. Genesis 3, from verse 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then Genesis 24, 25, and 26. In Genesis 27, from verse 20, 21, and Genesis 28, you see what lies has caused. When Adam was to be driven out of the Garden of Eden, he lied on his wife. He lied on everybody, but the Lord said, no. Either you have finished lying or this is the judgment. You are leaving the garden today. Babangida lied for us throughout. Abacha lied to us throughout. They use Muslims to bamboozle Nigeria. They use Saudi Arabia to bamboozle everybody. Then government is paying for people going to Mecca, going to Israel. We don't need to do all these things. After going there and come back, nothing happened. Look at that statement in Saudi Arabia. The Yoruba Maka Madina, you know the meaning? Your girlfriend who married a commissioner in Lagos, you still have interest in the lady. Because you're a minister, you will go through Kaduna to Jeddah. Then another man's wife will leave Lagos to Jeddah. And both of you now will now check up in the same room, hotel, making love to each other. So whoever knows both of you and saw you, caught you in it, according to the book of John 8, then he said, this is the wife of my commissioner. What are you doing here? Well, the same hijab, the same everything. He said, okay. In Kontori, you, Maka, Madedina, Otumbo next year. Then when you get to the airport here, people going from Oyo, people going from Abeokuta, people going from Ondo, they were all there with different type of powders. Powder Wole Mokole. Are they going there to go and make love to Muhammad and the wife? These are the dirty things. Then those that go to Israel too. Israel will never give a green card to a foreigner. They don't believe we are human beings. Then you are going there again. Lately, there is a row between, although the Palestinians, they were guilty of how they started the quarrel. But Bible tells us we need to offend ourselves. But if anybody should intercede and say it's okay, then you stop. But Israel did not know when to stop. Israel did not know when to stop. But we are all before the same Father. If you are uncontrollable, why do you join the association? How many people do they kill in Israel? I didn't support them to go and kill the Israelites. They're in their house. What they did was too barbaric. But by now, they have to even hold all the people that get involved in the matter and then resolve it. But the Palestinians, they thrown off guard. They've thrown them off their base, took their house away from them, took everything away from them since October last year. Since October 7. This is making a year plus. Making a year 2 months. Because today is about 7 or 8. Making a year 2 months. So brethren, what we need that we should beg Netanyahu, You should tamper justice with mercy. It's we human beings they are killing. And when you look at the book of Isaiah 1, 2, 3, he said, and 4, he said a time is coming when a woman, 70 women will marry one man. Men and children are all killed in Palestinian area. We should please tamper justice with mercy. Then come to your question. We don't like the truth. Everybody in government. Look at the last election in Ondo State. Look at the last election in Edo State. Look at the last election in Ogun State. The local government chairman and everything. Even the very person that's supposed to be the chairman of for local government and Sango area. The governor said that's the person they want is not the person that won. The person that performed very well. The engineer that won the first mark. That even faced the panel and everything very well. They said they don't want him. Because he knows what he has the honors. He knows what he wants to go there to do. But they never allow this to happen. They brought another person there. Everything was kangaroo. Everything was kangaroo. But even they can rig election and buy election in Britain and use person to do election in Britain, when they can throw person's vote away in America and tell us this is the person we want. And the person won. He left 4 years ago. He said he's coming back again, and he came back. And you allow him to go back there, so automatically, no election again, but the handpick is selection. No election again, but selection. And they don't want the good people. They want the chronic and the barbaric, downtrodden, armed robber, self-centered, people who can steal, who has perfected stealing. Those are the people they want. Those are the people they want. And when you look at the book of Lamentation 3, Lamentation 4 and 5, mostly in Lamentation 5, he said our father has sinned. Then when you look at what happened in the life of Saul and David, in the book of 1 Samuel 24, if you can read it very well, this year, 2025, 26, God will pass through the whole world. God will pass. Many presidents will die on the throne. Many government officials will be disappeared. And many of them are going to be faced with what? With prostates. Died of cancer. Because this is not the will of God again. It's the will of the people. Because when you look at the book of Luke 23, from verse 31 down, he says, set Barabbas for us. The killer is better we want, but kill Jesus Christ. And the judge said, what type of offense has Jesus Christ committed? He said, we don't want to know. But today you need to free one person. So the person you're going to free for us is what? Is the armed robbers. And Jesus was hanged and killed. Then the third day, in the book of, when you look at the book of Luke 24, 1 to 5, when they were going the way to the Emmaus, in 6, 7, 8, 9, he said, whom are you looking for? Don't you hear what happened in the city? You know for sure that Jesus Christ that you have killed has risen. Nobody can kill the truth. Because he said in the book of John, hello sir, in the book of John 10, from 4 to 11, he said, thief only come to kill and steal away. He said, if all these people to have him in mind and come through the gate, then they will see him, but this man has come through the window. That's what he said. And when you look at the life of Ananias, and when you look at how people allocated power to themselves, in the book of Acts of the Apostles 9, 1 to 10, he said, I'm obtaining later, I'm going to Damascus. That apostle looked like Donald Trump. That apostle looked like the labor leader in Britain. But on the way to Damascus, he was knocked down and got blind. Then when you look at the book of Acts of the Apostles again, Acts of the Apostles 12, Acts 12, you see what happened there? Then Acts of the Apostles 9 and 10. And when you look at the book of Luke 12, 1 to 5, the story of the rich man, he said, I'm going to break down my ban. This is the last job for Donald Trump, to come and steal, to come and do everything. Yes, but let's see what happened to that rich man. The Lord said, can I have? You don't think that Donald Trump will finish the regime. I've never seen him going through the regime, but he's going to be humiliated in the middle. And that's what a lot of people are going to throw back his appointment. He will put some people in appointment, they will resign. They will tell them they don't want to work with him. I know he will be looking for Giuliani, all of them, all the people that go to jail. That he has to go and destroy the Capitol Heights. They will all have their freedom, no problem. Then the police will even have license to kill, no problem. But you must remember that everybody have license to carry armor. Nation in what? In America. So the problem we're facing now lies as occupy all the seats. In Nigeria, people are complaining about the president. Then in Britain, they are complaining about the president. And when you go to France, what the French president did when they were living in jail, it is too barbaric. When they were crushing all their vans. Then when you go to Kenya, it's the same thing. It's a puppet. They are governing. Go to South Africa. The man who snubbed Tinubu when they were sworning him in, he's now saying he will stand out to Tinubu again. Malaposa. He has no bearing about what he's doing in South Africa. Then go to America, the same thing. Go to Russia, the same thing. Go to North Korea, the same thing. Lose mad leaders are all over the whole globe. So my brother, if you fail to say the truth, so don't worry. We should be praying for them. Maybe the Lord can touch their heart. God can use anybody. But all what is happening in the globe now is too barbaric. It's too tough. It's too tough. I know what they are going to do is just to use no freedom of speech. That's what it will be. The whole world wanted to practice now. And they are looking for one thing to do again. And I know for sure the war between Russia and Ukraine will stop. Before the end of March, it will stop. Then the fight between Hamas and because the Americans still want them to go and bomb the Ukrainian, bomb where they have the uranium. So to bring down the electricity, maybe they could go and buy electricity part from them again. Just like what they did to Nigerian refineries. They are the one giving us substandard product because they want us to bring the crude to Germany, to bring to London, to bring to Saudi Arabia to come and brew. And you remember the prince in Saudi Arabia who killed the journalist. He massacred they dissected the whole body during the time of Donald Trump. Then Donald Trump just collect money and then give them fighter jets. And they covered the matter up. Khashoggi was killed by a prince in Saudi Arabia. It happened everywhere. These people are too callous. That's why he said in the book of Ezekiel 34 verse 10 to 21. He said, leave my people alone. Leave my people alone. Then when you look at what happened in the book of Daniel, no, that's Joshua 6, from 20 to the end. He said, when you march around the wall, then shout seven hallelujah. The wall of Jericho fell. Then when you look at what he said again in the book of Joshua 10, Joshua 11 and 14. And what made the sun to remain straight in Absalom in those days is because they are trying to prove as if they know more than God. And nobody is bigger than God. Nobody ever is bigger than God. And when you look at the book of Exodus 23, 1 to 5, he said, don't pervert justice. And don't lie. And don't take gifts. Everything is about how they want to go and take mineral resources from all these countries. Look at our pounds. Look at naira to pounds. Look at naira to dollar. They knew about all these things. They knew about all these things. They don't want us to be anybody. But God knows better.
Yes.
So that's what I want to tell you. Right. So it's better for us not to lie. Tell your children not to lie. Don't miss here and miss heaven. And when you look at Luke 16 and Luke 4, Luke 12 and Luke 18, then when you look at the book of John 19, John 18, go and read it. He said it. Then he said in the book of same John 14 verse 1, he said all the struggles we are making now, no stone will stand on each one in the day of judgment. Ní ọjọ́ àjíǹde o, òkúta kan ò ní dúró sórí ìkejì. So bí mo ṣe dá ayé parallel náà ló máa wà. There will not be Babish. There's no Elekobish. There's not going to be a million, 1 million naira, 10 million naira plot of land. No. We are going to be presented just 6 feet. Just what? 6 feet. So that's the problem. So we should stop lying. We should stop what? Lying. Because when you look at Deuteronomy 33, verse 29, then Deuteronomy Psalm 116, verse 11, then Titus 1, verse 12, then Jeremiah 15, 36, about lies. Then Isaiah 44, verse 25, then Revelation 2, then Revelation 21, verse 21 to 25, then Revelation 20, he said in Revelation 21, verse 11, only ẹni tó ń ṣòótọ́ kó máa ṣòótọ́ nìṣó, ẹni tó ń ṣe ẹlẹ́gbin kó máa ṣe ẹlẹ́gbin nìṣó, ó lé mi ń bọ̀ kankan, èrè mi ń ṣe ń bọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi. Ibi tí bàbá mú yìí ní wá ń sìn, wọn jíyàn gbé ń bẹ̀. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò kí ń tẹ́tì yàn, ibẹ̀ náà ni Babangida ń lọ, ibẹ̀ náà ni Abdulsalam ń lọ, ibẹ̀ náà ni Ọbásanjọ́ ṣì ń lọ, ibẹ̀ náà ni Yar'Adua ti débẹ̀, then ibẹ̀ náà ni Dangote ṣì ń lọ, ibẹ̀ náà ni gbogbo àwọn tó bá yé jẹ́ yìí ṣì ń lọ. Àwọn márùn kan máa kú ní next year. Ayé àwa béèrè pé ṣé wọ́n lè kú, wọ́n wá dì wọ́n gbúngbú, wọ́n gbé wọn sílẹ̀. Àárọ̀ o, because anything from April next year, wà fọwọ́ lẹ́rán. The Lord wanted to use the angel on the 1st of January, he will go around the whole globe. Even North Korea, South Korea, everywhere will be shaking. In Japan. And there's going to be much earthquake next year. Even if care is not taken, we are going to experience earthquake in Ogun State, if care is not taken. Some spoiler of the governance in Ogun State, some will go next year. So, but the book is on. And when I finish, I'll give you some review. So God bless you.
Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get it right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.